What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Had His Own Domain Expansion. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie. Now before continuing this, it is kind of an inspiration idea from the Jujutsu Kaisen domain expansion thing. But it is not one of their domain expansions or anything. I'm gonna be trying to create a new domain expansion with the logical reason in Naruto universe while staying there. So yeah, bear with me. I think it is a good idea. I kind of got it while, my internet was off and it has been really bugging me. I couldn't sleep the whole night because of it. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And I'm still looking for your ideas, trying to scrape as many as I can to get inspiration from, or just create a whole new story by giving you all shoutouts, I guess. Anyways, there's still some time. I'm going to be uploading your guys' ideas movie tomorrow, so yeah, send in your ideas, but no harems, crazy ones at least. I mean, 3-4 girls are okay, which are in Naruto universe by the way, and no crossovers please. Okay, because most of the people get confused in the crossovers. Anyways, enough said. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's movie. The story begins on the planets of the Otsutsukis, with a war going on there between two fractions of the same clan. The true-blooded Otsutsuki who followed the will of their god, the Otsutsuki god, and the other ones who realized that they were doing something wrong, destroying life that Kamiyami and Shinigami has created, just for their own gains. And so these two fractions fought the war within their own planet, as the head of the rebellion was Hanako Otsutsuki, sister of Kaguya Otsutsuki, one of the royal family members. And on the other side were the Otsutsuki god loyalists. Since the disappearance of the Kaguya, Ishiki Momoshiki, as well as the other, have taken the role as Kaguya's subordinates to lead the war against the rebellion. As now we see, a battle was being commenced and Hanako was wounded deeply and badly, while also taking down most of the Akatsuki oppressor forces. As she stood there with a spear in her hand, panting heavily as her Byakugan was activated. "Kenji, come here," she said to her loyal subject. "Hanako-sama, you look wounded. We should retreat for time being." "No. We almost have won this war. I am gonna go full out. This is the only way. You have to escape. You have to go." "What? What do you mean? Hanako-sama, I can't leave you, not in time like this." "You have to. There is Kaguya's children still out there. I have seen the vision from the third eye. The child of prophecy there will be soon born." "What? You mean the human child?" "Yes. He will be the one to purge us from this stain that we have placed, thanks to the true-blooded Otsutsuki's on our name." "Hanako-sama, please." As Hanako then transferred something to Kenji, "Give this to him once you see him." As with that, she then made a hand seal. Domain expansion. Teleportation. As a dark circle appeared beneath Kenji as he disappeared. As now we see, Hanako closed her eyes as her domain expansion closed. "Sister, you used all of your domain expansion technique that you're oh so proud of. Now, it is down to skills. You have no more edge over us. Surrender, and maybe your death will be peaceful." "You know that as much as everyone here knows, Momoshiki. I will not surrender. You and that corrupt god of ours have caused enough pain, enough destruction. If we are to go down, I'm taking this whole planet down with me." "What? Stop her this instant, Momoshiki. She's gonna destroy the whole planet." As with a few hand seals, her spear began to glow white bright light, as the spear after being turned was stabbed into the center core of the said planet, as it was turned into nothing more than rubbles, as it destroyed and turned into meteoroids tiny pieces. Hanako Otsutsuki destroyed her whole planet, ending the whole race, and even was able to seal away the Otsutsuki god. All the while, Momoshiki, Ishiki, and Kishiki were able to escape. Damn it! I can't believe she destroyed our home, and our lord is now stuck We can't free him like this. It is a seal only undone by the one casted by one. So what are we to do? We can't let our lord be stuck like this. We have to free him, Ishiki. We will in due time, Kishiki. But for the time being, we need to find out where that Kenji went. Because he has the powers, it seems, of Hanako. If that power is to be given to anyone, then we fear that we really might be purged once and for all. But the question is, where could have Kenji gone, really? We do not know. Then we will find out, said Ishiki, as Momoshiki and Kishiki looked at him. Both of you will spread out, and so will I. We will search, and then we will let our signal. But what about Kaguya-san? We have to find her as well. Kaguya-sama will be found. We have to find her as well, Ishiki. Momoshiki is right. Then we'll do so as well. I will go and search for her myself while you two go and search for Kenji. Find out where he has gone. If you find any traces of him, make sure to get me in contact as well. Hi. Now move out, as the three of them disappeared into the universe. As now we see, on the other side, Kenji Otsutsuki found himself standing in the middle of forest from the domain expansion that closed down. Hanako-sama, no! Damn it! She used the ability. Where am I? What even is this place? Child of Prophecy? Find out where that is? I don't even know. As that is when he heard something going on nearby. As he arrived to find a huge fox, as he sensed a bit of chakra that was familiar yet foreign. What is this? It is like Shinju, the monstrosity that Kaguya created. But why is it so tamed and yet so wild? Is it under control? It can't be. As that is when Kenji noticed that a war was going on between some humans and the said Biju that resembled Shinju. As the part of the Shinju that resembled was chained and was about to be what seemingly looked like sealed away. As Kenji then stepped in, as a figure appeared. Shinigami-sama. Otsutsuki, you shouldn't be here. Your kind has done enough damage to this creation of ours. I apologize on behalf of my kind. So you're not a true Otsutsuki, as they call it. No, I'm not a true blood. I was in the rebellion. Hanako-sama, she threw me here through her domain expansion to save my life. What is going on here, Shinigami-sama? Why are you here? That human over there, he used the Hakai Fuyin to seal the Biju into this child in exchange for his soul. What? But why? Because this child is going to be the new Jinchuriki. You don't know about this, reality. You will find out as the time goes by. I can't allow this to happen. If this is all my people's doing, Kaguya Otsutsuki's to be more precise. I see, so she was here. Yes, unfortunately she still is, sealed away on the moon. What? What do you mean? You see, she had 2 children, Hagoromo and Homura. I know about them. Hanako-sama had a vision about them, about her older sister having 2 kids. In this planet. I know that you know about this. But those were thousands of years ago. Time for you Otsutsukis is different, since you are omnipotent beings that we created. Now the thing is that she still exists, while Hagoromo and Homura, due to old age and being a half Otsutsuki, passed away. And their linkage has continued out, and the shinobi elemental nations were formed from them. And this is all because of Kaguya's influence, her will still roaming around. Her will? Yes. What can I do about this? I feel like Hanako-sama would have sent me here for a reason. I would like to intervene. If this is done by her, I would do anything to stop her. And Hanako-sama gave me this power, her domain expansion ability. I don't know what it is or how to use it, but she just transferred this to me so that I could give this to some child of prophecy or whoever it was, who can put an end to the Otsutsuki, the true-blooded Otsutsukis. Unfortunately, the Otsutsuki planet was destroyed right after you were sent here by Hanako. She sacrificed herself. Her comrades and your comrades have fallen to the true-blooded. Only 3 remain. They have scattered and are still searching for you. Unfortunately, I can't save you from them to track you down. If I am to encounter them, I will not survive. True. So, that is why I am telling you this. You should better hide or go to another planet. No, I can't. I have a duty here, Shinigami-sama. I must find the Child of Prophecy, even if it costs me my life. Why are you, or this Hanako of yours, think that this Child of Prophecy will put an end to this whole madness? I don't know why, but I trust her words completely. Please, help me out, Shinigami-sama. This is for the sake of your creation. I beg of you. Fine. This child is supposed to be the Child of Prophecy. I am not to tell this to anyone, but since you are going to be now taken by me, I am going to do this. What? This is the only way for your soul to be taken in exchange for this, well, seal. Do you agree? But how am I going to? I will transfer the ability, as you call, of this Hanako into Naruto's mind. And not only that, I will transfer the Biju as well, and make sure the Biju is warned to not mess with the kid. Thank you, Shinigami-sama. As after that we see, power was ripped out from Kenji as he with a smile turned into ashes and disappeared. As the exchange was completed, as Minato and Kushina watched in shock as the Biju disappeared and was sealed inside the seal without any consequences. As the Shinigami, with saying the words that the deal has been made, left. As both Minato and Kushina and the rest of the shinobis were quite shocked, mainly Hiruzen. Minato, what happened? I thought you used the Hakai Fuyin. I did. Did the seal malfunction or something, Kushina? Said Minato. No, the seal is perfectly fine, Minato. I think Shinigami-sama took mercy on us. As Kushina, with a tearful smile, picked up her only son and hugged her close to her chest. My little Naruto. He's fine, Minato. He's with us. As both Minato and Kushina were happy, as the shinobis cheered, seeing that their hero and savior was fine and healthy, and so was the new Jinchuriki. Everyone celebrated, as the damage was minimum, and the souls that lost their lives against this battle were also less. And so now we see, as the heroes walked back, Minato and Kushina stood in front of Hiruzen, inside the Hokage office. As an envoy arrived, Hokage-sama, the council has gathered and they request your attendance this urgency. I'll be there. Don't, Minato. What? What do you mean? Your son was just born. Stay with them. I'll go take your place this time around. But don't make a habit out of it, okay? Thank you, Hiruzen-sama. As after that, Hiruzen with a smile left. As now we see, Naruto was snuggling next to his mom as both Minato and Kushina, with happiness and tears in their eyes, were happy that they were able to be a normal family somewhat. As this was going on, we go towards Naruto's seal inside the mindscape, as Kyuubi was enraged. Damn it! I was sealed once more. I was this close to be free. How did this happen? And why is Minato still alive? Even if he used the Hakai Fuyin, he should have lost his life. Something must have happened. Something has, indeed, said a deep voice, as even Kyuubi no Yoko felt chills run down its spine. Shinigami-sama, what are you doing here? I'm here to warn you, Kurama. The child that you are sealed inside of is the child of prophecy your father spoke of. We have chosen him as such. And the last of the rebellion Otsutsukis have fallen on the Otsutsuki planet. What? What do you mean? Only 3 Otsutsukis remain and they're still out there searching. Searching for Kaguya, and not only her, for this child as well, since he possesses the residue of Hanako Otsutsuki, the younger sister of Kaguya Otsutsuki. What? What do you mean? Shinigami-sama. As after explaining Kenji and what his job was to Kyuubi, we see that Kyuubi was quite shocked. I can't believe this. So this is the child that father spoke of, the bridge between us and humans, the one who will reunite everyone. and wage war against the Otsutsuki god and his corrupt disciples, to finally end them once and for all. That is correct. The power has been given to him that will help him change the tides of this war. But beware, Kaguya's shadow is looming over. They are getting closer and closer, searching each and every bit of this universe trying to find her, because they can sense her chakra, but to only an extent that it is by mere presence. They cannot track it down completely to a pinpoint location. I see. How much time do we have? Years? God knows how many time. But know this much. She will arrive once more, and I want you to be prepared alongside this child. Can you do that? Knowing that your past hatred for humans, such Shinigami with narrowed eyes, you wouldn't dare try anything that will end up in the result of the whole universe being destroyed, now would you? No, I wouldn't dare. Good, because I would be disappointed if that were to happen. And with the threat looming, Shinigami disappeared, having said enough to the Biju. As after the Shinigami disappeared, Kurama was left to his own thought. God damn it, I can't believe this. Some mess you have created, father. But I guess this is our only shot. I have to help this kid out. As now we see a few days passed, as both of the parents and Naruto was being examined by a medical specialist. What? Said Minato. Hi. His chakra coils, they are too strong. The chakra that they can pass is quite dangerous. What do you mean by that? Isn't it a good thing then? No. Normally it is, but with Naruto it's a different case, but how should I explain this? You see, his chakra coils are way too much extreme. Like, if he uses only a few jutsus, like 3 or 2 in one go, he might have a chakra exhaustion. What? Even for an Uzumaki that is quite low. I know. It is not good for him and for his life to become a shinobi. Because if he does, only he can use 3 jutsus or 4 jutsus a day at max because of his abnormal size of chakra coils. And the output of those jutsu, God knows how much dangerous they could be. But after 3 to 4 jutsus, he will pass out cold. It'll happen once, twice. If it happens continuously, he can even lose his life, I don't know. Minato, what should we... Thank you, doctor. You can leave. As Minato and Kushina returned home, as soon as they entered and the door closed shut, Kushina was sad as she looked down. It doesn't matter, Kushina. She is our son. We are happy to have him. It doesn't matter if he becomes a shinobi or not. That is not what I'm worried about, Minato. What I am worried about is our enemies. What if they try to target Naruto? Whether we like it or not, in the end it is the only option. Naruto has to learn the shinobi arts. Even if it is mean to defend himself, at least. You're right. How could I ignore that factor? As that is when they heard a knock, not on the door, but on the window. And suddenly there was a puff of smoke, and there stood in the hall Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sannin of Konoha, and Minato's sensei. Sensei, you're back. Of course I am. And from what I heard, I was quite worried, but I'm too proud of you, Minato. I always trusted in you, kid, and your judgment. And you did good, Kushina. And look what we have here, my godson. It looks like both a blend of you, completely. Oh, how I wish I could corrupt you with my... Don't you even dare, Jiraiya. I'm just joking, you know that. Anyways, why those sad faces? What happened? Oh, well... How should I explain this? Come inside, sensei. As after some time, and after some explanation to Jiraiya, we see... I see. So this is what's been eating you. Well, regardless of what you might say, I don't think this is a lose-lose situation here. I mean, if Naruto is to train, and he's able to expand his chakra pool, I don't see how this is bad. Sensei, his chakra coils, they will grow in due time. They're already abnormal, like a sage, at this time. What if all he can do is use 4 to 5 jutsus at best, and nothing else? This is dangerous. He could even lose his life because of chakra exhaustion. Yes, you're right about that. But he is your son. You have to have at least that much, faith in him. And not only that, I think if QB and he is able to form a bond, QB would hardly likely allow him to die, since it too wants to survive thanks to the Hakai Fuyin. Talking about that, Seal, how did you, not like I don't hate it saying this, but how did you able to survive? I don't know. How did this happen? But Shinigami-sama, after saying that the deal has been concluded and the seal has been made, just left. I see. So someone else sacrificed her soul. What? That is the only logical reason here, Minato. But who will? That is, unfortunately, I cannot answer. Only Shinigami-sama knows. But whoever it was, I'm grateful that he chose to save you. I see. But this condition of Naruto, it is severe. I know only one person who can teach something akin to him before we even begin his ninjutsu training. Who? Tsunade. What? Her training method. It was quite different. She usually exhausted her chakra to the point before she could barely stand and then trained in physical aspect. This way, Naruto's body will learn endurance, and he'll be able to withstand any physical attack, and will be able to tank it and battle it out before not relying on ninjutsu. We gotta change how we tackle Naruto's training. After all, the child of prophecy has been born, Minato. The prophecy has started. A war is on the horizon between humans and Otsutsukis. What? But I thought it was just a story created by the old toad. You even said so yourself. I did, but every summoner has been informed of this. Every Biju knows about this. You see, Shikaku once went on rampage a few days ago and has been mumbling about the war on the horizon and its needing to meet its other siblings and Bijus and their Jinchurikis and to war. This time it was not an attack on the village but a desperate attempt to get away from them as they tried to calm it down and wake the Jinchuriki up. I still can't believe this. Is this... Yes. This is their, new Jinchuriki. They're gonna transfer the Jinchuriki Biju soon into a new infant child that is about to be born in a few months. But God knows what will happen because the previous Jinchuriki has gone crazy as well. Shikaku has a tendency of making its all Jinchurikis go crazy. Poor kid might even turn out to be that. Who's the child? From what my spies told me, it was, Kazekage Rasa, who's trying to make his own child this time around as his own Jinchuriki. His wife is still a few months due, so that is why there is still time. If you're saying what is true, then about this prophecy, why does it concern Naruto? He's a Jinchuriki as well, even if he is not the child of prophecy. He is a Jinchuriki. He possesses a Biju. It will affect us, since the Bijus and the humans are going to be breached by the child of prophecy before the war is on the horizon. We have to deal with it. I see. So you're saying that we should try to befriend QB and make sure the bridge between us is already built. Even if the other villages don't see it, we have to try at least. Because from what I have heard, even Orochimaru and even Tsunade might have gotten this prophecy and might even be on their way back. As that is when and onward, Hokage-sama, Orochimaru has been sighted at the front gates, and not only that, Tsunade-sama as well, and both of them are staring down each other. Me and my big mouth. It seems like they're already here. As now we see, Jiraiya arrived alongside with Minato and Kushina at the front gates. What is going on here? Tsunade-sama, you're back, and Orochimaru. Not like I want this, any of this, but a war is on the horizon, Minato. I believe that Hiruzen Sensei has been informed by Jiraiya already, and so by his own summoning clan, because each and every clan has been, told about this prophecy by the Kami herself. The great elders have spoken. The war, we all are to participate in together, whether you like it or not, because it is a mean of survival. A war against a race superior than ours, even if they are only 3. Each one of them possesses ability to destroy galaxy if they attain ultimate power. They are true-blooded Otsuzukis that we are going to go against. And only the child of prophecy, your child Minato, Kushina, is going to be the bridge between us all and unite us all. What? What do you mean? Yes, Orochimaru, the child of prophecy. How can he be Naruto? Naruto was it, your child's name. Of course it is. Anyways, as I was saying, he is the one who possesses the most strongest Biju. The one with the strongest is the one to lead. Or have you forgotten? But what about the divine power that has been blessed up to him? From what I have heard from my spies from within the village, his seal was Hakai Fuyin, no? You were supposed to die, Minato, when you used that seal, but you didn't. Meaning something happened. Shinigami wouldn't be the kind to just take mercy on one. No. Yes, you're right. Shinigami-sama did say that the deal has been concluded. So it means that someone's soul must have been taken. Meaning, your son, he is the child of prophecy. As this shocked many of the shinobis. Hokage-sama, what is going on? What is he speaking about? Sadly as it is, Sensei, everyone, I agree with him. Said Tsunade, and I know you agree with him too as well, Jiraiya. Tsunade, I thought you... I know. I am here to train the kid, and so am I. As the three legendary Sanin once more together. Who would have thought? Teaching a kid. But before that, we need to talk in private. There's something you need to know. As in Konoha this was going on, many waves were being shifted, as the summoning clans of the other villages have been informed them, and the Bijus have talked to their Jinchurikis, as the Jinchurikis talked to their councils. As in Eva, Oniki was quite shocked. If this is true, then a war is on the horizon. A war that one we might not win. But we should side with Konoha, and the rest? This is something that is out of... quite a comic book. We can't just do that. They are our enemies. But Oniki-sama, please, you have to understand. The beings that are going to attack, they possess power, ability enough to kill the whole planet. Each on their own. They can level this whole planet of ours in which we all live. Elemental nation are nothing to them. And if they possess the ultimate power, they will destroy the whole universe. After reviving their evil god. That is something that even the Kamiyami and Shinigami-sama would despise. We have to stop it. The prophecy has already begun, whether you like it or not. We already are a part of it. As Oniki then looked towards his council, who were also looking at each other with tense. The atmosphere was tense there. While in Eva, the oppressors and the rebellion were all together now. Why have you gathered us, Yagura? I have gathered you here because, well, I have woken up. What? What do you mean, Yagura-sama? I was under a genjutsu, and so was Izubu, the Three Tails. All this madness was caused because of a masked person and his genjutsu. I know what I did is unforgivable, but you have to trust me when I say this. After what you have done, all those lives we have lost, you dare say that? Enough. Speak. Mei-sama, you. Enough. Speak, Yagura. What do you have to say? Said Mei Terumi, the leader of the rebellion with narrowed eyes. I know you hate me, Mei-chan. Hate doesn't even come close, Yagura. Stop the short talk and get to the point. The Otsutsukis are coming. Izubu has been scared, and so has I woken up from the nightmare. As before anything could happen, a summoner then appeared. Yagura-sama is right. Even if I am an oppressor, Mei-sama, I apologize for siding with them, but the truth is that it is correct. My summoning clan has informed me. The major clan, all of them had a meeting on their own. The prophecy has been given by Kami-sama. The war is on the horizon, and we all are to prepare together. This isn't over, Yagura. Your crimes will not go unpunished. I will step down, give away the Biju, and you can punish me for my crimes. Yagura-sama, what were we? Nothing more than oppressors. We were killing our own people. And you were listening to a madman who was under a genjutsu. If I was under a genjutsu, I am ready to face the consequences. Why you, who have been following my word blindly, wouldn't? What about our families? We fought for a cause. You didn't fight for a cause. You destroyed the cause itself. As now we see, the hat was passed to me. You deserve this more than anyone. I don't want this. That hat has stained more blood than anything. I'm not giving this to you because of that. I'm giving you the authority and full control of Iwagakure. Kirigakure. You are now the Mizukage, and it is up to you to lead this village. I will be a Jinchuriki, your weapon, a tool at your disposal. Nothing more, nothing less. Ismay, after some thinking, took the hat, knowing that it was needed to be done. As this was going on in Kiri, now we go towards Kumo, where both B and Yujito, who was younger, were talking to their bijus, and after talking to them, they opened their eyes in the council room. So, said A, the newly instated Raikage. It is correct, Raikage-sama. Matatabe has confirmed, and so I believe Yuki has. It is correct, bro. A war is on our head. If we don't leave our hatred behind and join forces together, we are done for. And not only us, the whole planet, galaxy out there, whatever it is gonna go boom. We have to join forces to stop them. Stand behind as the army of the child of prophecy who has been born. The time is short, but it is upon us, and it is only us who can deal with this once and for all. Is there really no other way? No. Unfortunately, there isn't. Fine. I agree with you, and I believe that the whole council does, as everyone nodded. Since the Jinchurikis were treated with kindness in Amegakure, Kumogakure, that is why they agreed. And on the other side in Suna, things were quite tense, as the Biju, while being freed from the previous Jinchuriki who now lay dead, was now broken free, but it stood in its glory in front of them. Listen to me closely. What? It is talking. Of course I can talk. I'm not a monster that you all claim to be. I killed you all because I detest you. Why father trusted you all than me? Or any of us? What is it you want? Said Rasa, as he stood forward. Rasa, the one man I detest more than anything. I would rather crush your village altogether, but I won't. Because a war is on our head. The other villages are also talking about it, and so are the other Bijus and Jinchuriki. I can sense it. So should we. What? Sooner or later you will be invited to join forces with the other elemental nation and train your shinobis to the best of their extent. Because the opponents that you're going to fight, each one of them, have enough strength to destroy you all with just a mere flicker of their finger. And they might even make me look like a child. I'm not even joking. And coming from the weakest of the Bijus out there, you should consider joining forces. For your own sake. With these words said, the Biju went quiet and left the whole atmosphere tense. While this was going on, back in Konoha, the three, Sanins were in the council chambers explaining everything to everyone. And after the explanation was done, the whole council was dead silent, as everyone looked tense, as Minato said, we have no choice but to trust them. Each and every one of them are saying the same words. But what about the Biju? How can we just... As that is when Kyuubi spoke from Naruto. I am Kyuubi no Yoko. What? How is he... Stop it, Kushina. I'm not harming your child. I have to say this before anything goes off. I am Kyuubi no Yoko, or as you know me as. I am not a mindless beast. The reason why I attacked you as such is because of a genjutsu from a Uchiha, but not from the Uchiha clan. A ghost of Uchiha, Madara Uchiha. It was his Sharingan. I have seen and faced it before and fallen victim to it. It was the same Sharingan again. I cannot mistake it. As everyone was left shocked with this reveal that only happened a few days ago. What? So the one I fought, the one he was claiming to be. Yes, Minato. Either he is an imposter with the real Sharingan of Madara Uchiha, or the real one. But how is this possible? If he's out there, then he would want revenge on our clan. My clan, Minato, said Fukaku, because he was scared. Because a man's Sharingan so strong that he was able to control the strongest Biju? Then, what can they do in front of him? You all don't have to worry. He is not going to be a threat for the time being. The reason I am here is to tell you that I'm willing to cooperate, because the Shinigami himself has visited me after being placed here in the seal. The rest of the world is already aware of the prophecy because of the summoning clan and their vote of telling the humans about this. The whole world is on edge, and Naruto's shoulder is placed with a heavy burden. I won't let your son die, but his condition, it will only get worse, or might even stay the same at best, no matter how hard he trains, because his abnormal chakra coils will continue to ever grow, and I don't think that he might be able to sustain or use more than 4 ninjutsu jutsus. As everyone looked down, that is an interesting analogy, but if those 4 jutsus are able to be counted by Naruto, as his life depends upon it, then and only then we might be able to use it to our advantage. And plus, as I was saying, said Jiraiya, cutting Orochimaru in, Tsunade is now here, meaning that she can take care of Naruto's physical aspect. I mean, Tsunade had a brutal training method, but it was effective in her case. Normally it would work, but Jiraiya, it could be dangerous for the kid. I can't start from the get-go. Yada yada. It seems like I have to go first. I will make sure that his Genjutsu, stealth, and everything else aspect, even the Kenjutsu, is taken care of. And I will teach him some snake-style katas, while he will also learn the toad style and the slug style. You don't have to worry about this. And I am here to help, remember. I'm not for, to cause trouble. Fine. We have to trust you, Orochimaru, because of the dire situation. As after this was settled, Danzo then asked, "This is all and good, even if the situation is dire, Minato. But what about the other villages? Would they agree?" That is a good question, Danzo. Before any of this, I would like to tell you that my route is still operational, and I am willing to help out Minato and in this war. What? You're still... Yes. I am sorry, you can punish me later, but as of now the route is effective. It is the only way. We have to keep and make sure that our shinobis are trained. I won't steal them to recruit. I will open my forces to everyone, emotionless as they might be, but they'll be effective. As much as I hate to say this, said Hiruzen, I think Danzo is right. What? Hiruzen, even you? Said Homura. I'm sorry, Homura, but he's right. This war is just of a larger scale than any of we have ever fought. We might have fought little skirmishes between us, but fighting against literal beings with the capability of destroying whole planets? No. We might not stand a chance, so we're not leaving any option out. Not on this war. So great, it is decided then. We are to train. As now we see, soon after that a Kage Summit meeting was called, and within a month at Iron Country, the atmosphere was tense as the 5 Kages were gathered. Gentlemen, I know why we are here, said Minato. We heard that your child is going to be the child of prophecy. What? How? You're not the only ones with the spy, Minato, said Oniki with a smirk. But regardless, I'm not going to go into a petty war of ours, because the threat looming on our head is way too much to be ignored. But remember this, if we're able to remain friends even after this and survive somehow, maybe we should give this, peaceful thing a shot. Thank you, Oniki-sama. Everyone. Now, before we continue, how should we... It's simple. We'll exchange jutsus, train together, form teams with the combination of all villages combined. Meaning an exchange program like, yes. In this way, while remaining at a central base, we'll be able to establish teams that are far more superior than any. We'll be able to work, and this way, the morale of each village will be not threatened that we are siding with one village. This is great. I mean, this is the best option. So it is proved then. At the border of the Land of Fire, the bridge that connects with the river that connects with each and every nation will be built in a new academy. As a huge academy was built there, the Elemental Shinobi Academy, made for the Elemental Nation Shinobis. Anyone can join, either from the village or minor villages. The sensors will be top-notch shinobis from each and every sectors, from Anbu divisions all the way down to Chunin. Is that right? Hi. And your son, what is your perspective of training him? We have built this, but he is the main, factor here, the key factor. Well, the thing is, Meisama, said Minato. After explaining his son's condition, they were shocked. What the hell is this? 4 jutsus and that's it? Yes, we don't know the extent of the jutsu, but his chakra coils are too much. Wait, if that is all, then you have to train him in the physical aspect more. That is correct, and that is what we are aiming for. As after that we see, a few years passed as the meeting came to an end, as Naruto was now at the age of 10, as he has been training under the Sanins for all this time, as he has developed muscles as well as grown a bit taller than the 10-year-olds. And not only that, he was too smart for his age, since he has been told to reserve as much of his chakra as possible. So he relied heavily on his physical strength alone, and was able to do feats that no one might have been able to do with physical strength because of sheer will, determination, and training that he has been put through. As currently he was battling a stealth fight between the 3 Sanins, as Naruto was able to track down even the hiding spots of the Sanins. There they are. As Naruto, using the flash step technique that he has been able to develop thanks to, his physical strength and the, weight shields upon his body, Naruto appeared behind Jiraiya and placed a sunball in his neck, rendering him paralyzed. And on the other side, he did another sidestep, as jumping from the tree branch, causing many cracks and splinter in it, Naruto disappeared, causing a mirage-like effect and dashing towards Tsunade, launching 2 sunballs from the counter sides, as one of the sunballs deflecting upon the other's throne, flicked up in the air as Tsunade stood. You missed, kid. And your own sunball deflected your own, as the sunball landed straight into her top of the head, causing her to be stand still and paralyzed. Not so likely, as her eyes widened, as that is when Orochimaru came from beneath ground with snakes, as Naruto then used the mirage technique again that he was able to create, and that is when we see Naruto was able to defeat even him by placing a kunai on the back of his neck. Well, Naruto, you're able to do this good, as that is when the 3 Sanins appeared on the other side with the clone. What? Oh, come on, not again. You were using clones. What do you expected, kid? We have huge amount of experience. Do you think we'll head first and leave our positions such vulnerable in a battle against stealth? No, you have to be more good, Naruto. But what you did was quite good. None of you, any of the Genins, would have been able to do this even. Or even Chunins, able to take down our clones, but you did. Your physical strength has increased, Naruto. Tsunade, would you like to conduct a physical examination of him? His physical aspect is good. His chakra coils are fully charged. Naruto, I guess it is time to use that jutsu. Jiraiya, are you sure about this? Said Orochimaru. He asked to try. While this was going on the other side, we see, floating above the earth itself, was Momoshiki. I sense Hanako's Nesan's chakra here. It is faint. It is suppressed, but it is here. What kind of world we do live in? I found Kaguya Nesama and Hanako, both of their chakras in the same place, and yet so little destination. I have to contact others. But then again, what could a little snooping around do before I do so? As now we see, Momoshiki descended right on top of Naruto, following his chakra. Impressive. So you're the one who possesses her chakra. I did not thought that such a young little being would have such capability. As the 3 Sanins charged towards this being, but with the Byakugan activated, they were frozen. What is this pressure? As Naruto felt huge amount of pressure on his body as well. That is when the Kyuubi spoke. Kurama? Naruto, calm your nerves. Don't use ninjutsu. Don't do anything irrational. That is true-blooded Otsutsuki right in front of you. The one you talked about? Sure, true-blooded Otsutsuki. Ah, so you do know about me. My name is Momoshiki Otsutsuki, and I'm here to kill you, unfortunately. as his hand turned into a white beam of chakra that turned into a blade. As that was about to be stabbed, as Naruto's then eyes turned completely white for a moment, as he then said with a hand seal, "Domain expansion." As a black void appeared, as a dome appeared surrounding both of them. As Naruto's eyes still wide, then Naruto said, "Chains." As each and every bit of chains appeared. What? What is this? As that is when Momoshiki noticed Hanako, his older sister, the strongest of the siblings, standing behind Naruto. Her visage. It can't be. You possess her powers already. I thought only her chakra was given this accursed power of hers. How is this possible? As Naruto then said, "Rip apart." As that is when Momoshiki felt huge amount of pain, as each and every bit of his limbs were ripped apart from his body. As now as a stump he fell down, but thanks to his chakra he grew his limbs as now he was on the ground again. Using his demonic form, as he turned into a monster of sort, as yellow Rinnegan eyes appeared from both of his palms and the third eye as well. So did Naruto, as Naruto's third eye opened. His two eyes returned back to blue hues that were still somewhat darkened. His third eye was complete white, similar to Hanako, as Naruto clamped his hands together. Domain expansion. Ultimate technique. Destroying curse energy. As with that said, the curse within the true-blooded Otsutsuki, the curse of hatred, began to boil down in the form of so much heat and lava that the innards began to melt as Momoshiki fell to the ground and began to cough black blood. "What have you done?" As while vomiting such blood that was also melting his innards, so much that the whole chest cavity and pipe melted down, as the whole blood was puddling down there. As that is when Momoshiki, using his technique, was able to shift his body into the one that he has labeled as his karma seal. As the body awakened, he was able to escape. The young one has a lot to learn. Who are you? Do not worry. I am the one who will change the tides of this war. As that is when a diamond marker appeared in Naruto's palm as he passed out. As Kurama was shocked, and so was everyone. As the black globe that appeared surrounding Naruto ended being disappeared. As on the other side, Momoshiki woke up, as he found himself surrounded by Kaguya, Ishiki and Kishiki. That was stupid, Momoshiki. Good thing that you had the, karma seal activated. What about yours? Our karma seal has been activated as well. Seems like Hagoromo had some counterparts that were surrounding as well. And seems like Hanako even had her own karma ready. I was able to take it down and destroy it. I don't think so. What? That kid, the one that was supposed to be Child of Prophecy, possesses her power. The domain expansion one. What? That accursed power. It still is here? Yes. I encountered it firsthand. Domain expansion, huh? My younger sister's ultimate technique. Kaguya-sama. What are you going to do? Ishiki. Kishiki. You know what to do very well. Hi. We are your loyal soldiers, ready to sacrifice ourselves. Good. As both of them transformed into chakra fruit that Kaguya consumed, as a third eye opened, regaining her full prime power, almost similar to the Otsutsuki god. Momoshiki, Nizan, don't worry, I won't use you as a chakra fruit yet. But if you've proven to be useless, then there is only one use I can think of for you. I won't be. I promise. Good. Then let us be. We have to take care of this. But he's strong. You fool. It is time for us to attack. If we don't, he'll be able to gain the knowledge. Where even are we? Far away from that accursed planet. It will take us a few years to get by there. It was Ishiki who brought us here, using half of his chakra. That is why I consumed him, since he was no longer useful. And as for Ishiki, he was still prime. and I could have used him some more if it wasn't for Kishiki sacrifice that he did to save me. Are you sure about this? Do you want to be consumed or as a chakra fruit? No, I don't. Then stop saying nonsense. As the true-blooded Otsutsukis, it is only our right to claim what is ours. After all, this domain, this whole world, this galaxy and universe, it is our playground. And it is ours to do as we please with. That is why we were created. You're right. You're absolutely right. As on the other side, as Kaguya and Momoshiki began their journey, we see that, back on Earth, in Konoha, Naruto woke up as he gasped, seeing down that he had a diamond in his palm as he closed his fist shut. Kurama, what was that? There is no Kurama here for the time being, said a feminine yet authoritative voice. Who is this? As Naruto was then suddenly pulled into the same void as he was seated there. While in the same position, Naruto saw that a woman was standing in front of him, similar to that of a man, but with a calming and authoritative aura. Who are you? My name is Hanako Otsutsuki, the second princess of the Otsutsuki planet. Unfortunately, because of the war between the true-blooded Otsutsukis and us rebellion, our planet is destroyed, but my sister has been freed. And I had no other choice but to give you these powers, Naruto, and place a heavy burden on you, aside from the prophecy of your own planet. What is it? A war. Your parents have told you already about it, right? Yes. She's on her way here. She's more powerful than ever. My domain expansion technique. You only have a few years, at best a 1 year, to learn and master. My domain expansion is imagination. Whatever you imagine will be done. The only limitation is you, Naruto. Is your mind and conscious itself. You can do whatever in it. Be whatever in it. It is your mindscape-like thing in which we are able to talk. To master it, you must let yourself go. Let your chains that hold back your creativity go. And become brutal as possible. Because that is the only way to defeat her. Defeat Kaguya. As after saying these words, Hanako disappeared. The fate of this whole world? No. The fate of this whole universe and galaxy, Naruto. Millions and billions of lives, light years away, depends heavily upon your shoulders. I'm sorry to say this, kid, but Naruto, you are burdened with the most heavy duty of all. I understand. As after that, Naruto, after waking up, his family concerned, began to do whatever he could to learn this. After months of trying, he was finally able to get it activated. And not only that, soon after that, Naruto practiced day and night until he passed out domain expansion. The good thing about this was that he didn't have to rely on chakra one bit to use this technique. As now we see Kaguya, after 2 years of time, only 2 years, was now hovering over Earth. Earth. I am here finally. It's a good thing that I used Momoshiki as a chakra fruit and consumed him. That idiot ate my ears out. Pathetic. Finding that Hanako and her domain expansion are superior to us. I will have my revenge, sister. And Hagoromo, Homura, even if you are my sons, you will see to it that your mother was right in the end. As now we see Kaguya began her descent. As Naruto then told everyone, she's coming. Prepare everyone. As everyone was alerted, and soon millions of shinobis were gathered there, from all different elemental nations, corner, and not only that, from 5 major villages as well. And the teams that were created from the Elemental Shinobi Academy were also there. Different teams, combination of all different villages. This is gonna be one heck of a battle if we're able to survive. It'll be going down in history. It already has. But the question is, will the history remain as destroyed or preserved? It all depends upon him, said one man, as right in front of them stood Naruto. As Naruto looked at that in Kaguya's eyes. Kaguya Otsutsuki. Oh? Such arrogance for a young man. You do not know who you speak with. said Kaguya as her Byakugan activated, and such pressure was released that even earth beneath her cracked. As Naruto, literally trying his hardest to stay, as some of the shinobis were even flung back, said, "No, I am talking to a monster, nothing else. Why are you doing this? Why shouldn't I? I am the true Otsutsuki, true-blooded one. We were the ones, the first race that was created. You all came lost. You're nothing more than toys to us. We can do whatever we see deem fit for you." That is very wrong. We are our own people. We write our own destinies, and you have no right to label us as things that you can toy with. And who's gonna stop me? You? Them? That is with a single swipe of her hand. Millions of shinobis were flung into the air and thrown back with huge gusts of air pressure alone, as everyone was now terrified. "See?" As Kaguya began to chuckle. "Look how terrified they are. Is this your mighty army, your final stand?" Then this was so pathetic, she said, as Naruto then dashed towards her. After using each and every bit of his physical taijutsu techniques, and even mirage technique that he was able to create different mirage of himself after images, Naruto was able to only land a kick that was only able to graze her that even, well, turn back to normal. "Is that all? The extent of your power?" As then, Kaguya then said, with a snap of her finger, millions of Zetsus appeared that attacked. Even Akatsuki members that were within before have now realized what they were doing, and Zetsus how have betrayed them. Even the true Zetsu have shown his true colors. "What is the meaning of this, Zetsu?" "What is the meaning of this? My mother has appeared, and as her son, it is my duty to do what I deem fit. You're nothing more than the pages of shinobi history that I wrote. It is time to burn this book for good, since it is nothing more than garbage. You will pay for this, Zetsu. Everyone, engage with the Zetsu army. Leave Kaguya to me. Naruto, don't." As after that, Naruto just smiled at his parents. "Believe in me." As the other Jinchurikis arrived as well, as after initiating into the perfect Biju and Jinchuriki state, like ACM, everyone engaged as Kaguya was being pushed back for the time being until she began to laugh. This is fun, but it is getting on my nerves, as that is when her true form emerged, as black lines emerged from her body, as her corrupted goddess form appeared. As with a single snap of her finger, the whole world froze. Even Naruto couldn't move, but his eyes could. "You see, it was futile in the end. No matter what you do, I'll always be able to win. I am, after all, the strongest out there. You can't do anything. In the end, you're nothing more than my mere toys that I can destroy and replace." "You're wrong. We're more stronger than you think. How is this possible? How are you able to talk? You shouldn't be, even. You know what, Naruto? You're getting on my nerves. I'm going to rip you apart first." As that is when Naruto, hearing such words about his loved ones and himself, had enough. As Naruto, making a hand shield, and said, "Domain expansion." As his third eye activated, which was complete white. As a huge amount of domain expansion activated. This time it was being used with his chakra. Naruto then said, "Domain seal. Chakra absorption chains." As from Naruto's back, 4 huge white chains emerged, piercing straight through both Kaguya's hands and legs, causing her to scream, and literally stretching them out so that she couldn't move. As her chakra was being now pumped into Naruto, into his chakra coils, as Naruto body was consuming so much chakra that his chakra coils were overloaded, going into hyperdrive itself, as one said, as Naruto was even bleeding out. "Ugh, you fool! You're gonna kill us both! Like this, I don't care. Even if I have to go down, taking you down with me. All that is matter is you die in the end." As Naruto's hand then began to form a chakra orb that became so much huge that Naruto's hand began to shake violently. As Naruto then said, "Rasengan!" slamming it straight into her chest, causing it to be destroyed. as after a huge explosion that occurred there that consumed Kaguya as a whole, even Naruto's domain expansion was destroyed as Naruto was flung back. As his back chains disappeared, Naruto was bleeding from his eyes, nose, as well as his mouth because of the chakra overload. As Naruto, after getting up, was panting heavily. As that is when from the smoke emerged a beaten and bruised Kaguya with a single arm that was bleeding as well. "You fool! You think I would die with such an pathetic puny attack?" she said, maniacally laughing, as Naruto and she began their ascent to air, as everyone could do nothing but watch. "Naruto, no!" said Kushina, as everyone else was worried. "All we can do is just watch from here. God damn it. We should have done something." As up there, Naruto began to lose his consciousness. As Kaguya chuckled, seeing that Naruto couldn't breathe. "Having difficulty breathing now, are we, kid?" "Oh, Kurama, what is it?" "I am here. It is time." "Is it?" "Yes." As that is when Naruto emerged so much chakra that Kaguya was flung back, as Kaguya, after recovering, saw that Naruto stood there, as he had body in mode activated. Body in mode? How is this possible? How is this even possible? You shouldn't have been able to achieve this. I have seen your future. How can it change? "It is as I said Naruto in a double voice. We are the ones who control our future and destiny. Our choices that we make, they shape our future. Not you, and not your eyesight." As after that, Naruto then said, "Domain expansion," with a single hand. "Domain of misery." As after that, Kaguya was flung in there, as all she felt was misery and hatred until she gone mad. And after going so, Naruto then appeared from behind her, with nothing more than a Rasengan that was golden, using all of his chakra that he could, and Kurama's chakra as well. After slamming it into Kaguya, Kaguya absorbed each and every bit of it. And after that, such a huge explosion occurred that huge amount of beam passed through behind Kaguya's chest, as even the earth itself moved a bit from its gravitational axis, and the pressure was so much that the whole space felt it. And even in earth, huge amount of pressure and earthquakes were felt, as Naruto after that became closer to the earth's gravitational pull as he began to go into descent. While going so, his body and mode began to fade. "Kid, no!" "It's alright, Kurama. We did it, didn't we?" "No, kid. You can't go out like this. I'm already exhausted, Kurama." As Naruto coughed huge amount of blood in mid-air. As while going so, Naruto clothes began to burn down as well, because of the pressure that they were and speed that they were going down with. As that is when Kurama activated her chakra mode, as before disappearing, because he has too sacrificed himself, a visage of a fox appeared that grabbed Naruto, wrapping around Naruto, as a huge meteorite-like thing hit at Earth, causing huge amount of gaping hole. And not only that, huge shockwaves as well, as shinobi dashed towards there that was only a few miles away. And after arriving there, they found Naruto laying there, almost battered and bruised, as all he could think was breathe and do that, because that was the only strength that he had. While doing so in the mindscape, we see Naruto looking weakly at Kurama. "Kurama, you didn't have to do that." "You don't understand, kid. You were the first human after thousands of years able to understand me. Bring everyone together, even for a stupid war caused by the Otsutsukis. Thank you, kid, for saving us all. Don't worry about me. It'll only take a few years, 9 or so, I'll be back. And I hope we'll be friends again." "Yeah, I'm sorry you have to go for the time being. Just stay alive, you idiot. I'll be happy to see you soon." As after that, we see, after Kurama disappeared, Naruto too felt his heart stop. So this is it, huh? This is how it ends. You know, I'm kind of disappointed that I made Ka-chan and To-chan sad, and my friends as well. but I guess I'm happy to know that they'll all live. As Naruto was being hugged by Kushina as she was crying, as everyone stood there solemnly. Even Orochimaru felt tears because he too has grown attached to the kid who was his perfect student, his perfect experiment. As now we see Naruto's hand in which the diamond marker appeared, then begin to glow, as each and every bit of his wounds begin to heal. And soon after that his complexion returned to normal, and soon there was a heartbeat. As the diamond marker began to disappear, Naruto's heartbeat rhythm began to go into normal. As Naruto soon opened his eyes, what happened? As now we see that Hanako's soul appeared that nobody could see, but Naruto could. Hanako-sama. He whispered to himself as she smiled, "You did good, Naruto. Thank you for doing this." With these words, she disappeared, as Naruto was hailed as the ultimate hero. As for the Zetsus, they were found and defeated, killed, because Kaguya was killed as well. With no karma left, she couldn't do anything. And since Zetsus were destroyed, it was the victory of the humans, the elemental nations. But even after that, after months past the war, the Elemental Shinobi Academy still became a primary thing, as this was the solemn place that built the bridge between all the shinobi nations and everyone else, as they were unified again. And inside it, there stood a statue of Naruto. The one at the age of 15 alone was able to defeat a goddess itself. And not only that, bring all of them together. As for Naruto, he himself had a lot to learn. His condition hasn't gotten any better, but now he knew he had to train more than anything, because if Otsutsukis exist, God knows what else would be there. He has to be prepared, and they all should be as well. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!